Hello everyone, it's really lovely to see you all. I'm sorry I can't see you in school, but I know you're keeping very busy with lots of schoolwork from your teachers. Hope you're all well and keeping safe. I just thought I would put a video on each week for languages in different countries. As you know, we are a very multicultural school. We've got people here who speak lots of different languages from lots of different countries. We're really proud of that at St John's, and normally we would be doing things in school. So you know how we normally have a half-term language. It was going to be Italian this half term, and I was going to do a display board in the hall like we normally do. So what I thought we'd start with this week with Italy, and then each week I'm going to put a different country on, and it's going to be in the international tile. So if you look in there, and there might sometimes be little worksheets or ideas, things you can do. So I'm going to give you some ideas now and show you some pictures, and then if you'd like to try some of them at home, and if you want to send any photos in of things you've done at home or videos, that would be lovely to see as well. Okay, that would be great. Okay, so the language for this half term is Italian, and you can see the Italian flag if I zoom in. So it's green, white and red. So in Italian that would be verde, bianco and rosso. Try and say those colours if you can in Italian. And here's a picture of Italy to show you a map of Italy. So in Italian it's Italia. See if you can say that, Italia. And the shape of Italy looks like a boot, doesn't it, with a heel. And here's the toe. And it's almost like it's kicking an island, which is Sicily. And it's almost like that's the football and this is the boot. So here's Italy. And I wonder how many of you have been to Italy on holiday. Or I know we've got some people in this school who speak Italian and are from Italy. And they've got family up there, so you've been there many times. And there's the flag again. So it's green, white and red. And one of the activities I'm going to put on, which if I can find it, is at the bottom of this pile, is for you to make your own flag. Here we are, so you can have your own template, so you could colour in the flag, the correct colours. It's got Italy at the bottom. So that's one idea you could do. You could learn how to say hello in Italian. So ciao means hello or goodbye. So ciao, have a go at saying that. And you could say buongiorno, says good morning. Okay, buongiorno. See if you can roll your R's. That's what they do in Italian. It's beautiful language. And to say my name is, you could say mi chiamo and then your name. So mi chiamo, mi chiamo Mrs. Curtis, could be, or mi chiamo Sophia. And here we have a picture of, can you guess what city this is? Well done if you got it. It's actually Rome, which is the capital city in Italy. And do you know who lives in Rome, in the Vatican? Yes, it's the Pope. Well done. And I wonder how many of you have actually been there. So I've been really lucky. I've been to Rome 2 or 3 times. And I've actually been there when the Pope has spoken to crowds who gather out here. This is called St. Peter's Cathedral. And you can actually go there, and certain times in the week you can see the Pope, and he's at a window. He comes to a window and he speaks to the crowd. And you can actually visit inside St. Peter's Cathedral. That is really beautiful, and Rome is a beautiful city. Does anyone know what this city is? This is called the Duomo, which means cathedral, in Firenze, which is Florence. That's a beautiful city, so I was very lucky. I used to live there many years ago. That's how I learnt my Italian. So if you've never been to Florence, try and go one day. It's a really beautiful city. Does anyone know this city in Italy, where instead of roads and cars, they have canals and they have boats? And they're called gondolas, you may have seen. And it's called Venice, or Venezia in Italian. So that is I've luckily been there as well. That's a beautiful city, Venice. Now, this is really famous, this tower. You might have seen pictures, because can you see it sort of leaning at an angle? It's called the Leaning Tower of, does anyone know? Of Pisa. And yeah, I've been there as well, because that's quite near to Florence. And it's because it's slightly sinking on one side, as you can see. But I think they've had engineers now to check it and make sure that it doesn't fall anymore. But that's quite famous because it's a leaning tower. Now, Italian food. I bet you all love Italian food. Who likes pizza? and who thinks they could make pizza at home. So maybe you could have a go at making your own pizza at home. So you can either make the dough, or you can get the dough already made, and then you can just do the toppings. So you can either have like olives and mushrooms, pepperoni, salami, basil leaves on the top. You can see tomatoes. See if you can make one and maybe find out what the names are called of the different pizzas. So that's an activity you could do. Now, who likes spaghetti or pasta? So you could have a go at making your own pasta dish or spaghetti dish. So tomato in Italian is pomodoro. So they have a lot of pomodoro, and the cheese you can see there's formaggio. So you could look up those words, see if you could make that at home. And Italy is very famous for its ice creams, gelati, which are absolutely delicious. So you could always have a go at making ice cream as well. And then just one other activity is there's a little pizza template, so you could have a go at colouring that in and find out what you think the pictures are. And if you can find out the words for them in Italian, that would be even better. So send in any photos. We would love to see what you are learning about Italy this week. And I'm going to say ciao now.